we've got a video about Hassan Piker. Anyways, Hassan Piker does not want you to see this. Brotips with the Brofessor by Bearing. We're gonna look at this. I think this is the Bear Lady. I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure. Regardless, also if you like this kind of content, please consider liking and subscribing. We'll jump in. Oh, okay. Fair use notice disclaimer. Okay. Interesting. Interesting. Well, why do you put it here? Is it because you're scared that Hassan Piker is gonna do... Regardless. Let's see.
Can you show us archived TYT videos of you giving advice to college guys? Those were satire, but it was also like something that my fucking haters will routinely post about. This was like deleted. Some fucking Nazis found it like a while ago to try and cancel.
Ah, yes. Are the Nazis in the room with us right now? Are they? Are they? Are they in the room with us right now? Really? Are they in the room with us right now? Because the way I see it, this is probably former college people, or people that you went into college. Because I think that's what the topic is. That you went to college with.
Cancel me.
Come back again next week when we discuss the legendary question of all time: old enough to count, bold enough to mount? Question.
Pause. Crazy work. That is crazy work. Interesting. But you question us for Hassan recommend video, not for the mind canceling videos. Weird. What does that mean? I'm confused.
Mark?
I was scrolling Twitter recently, as you do.
Yeah.
And some old clips of
Huh? Who is this man? She didn't always have a man here. Interesting. Why?
Hassan Piker popped up.
Yay!
Some clips that I actually had seen before when they were like a thing.
How far back is this?
I'm talking like 10, 12 years, something like that. He's like maybe 20, 21.
When he first kind of started?
Yeah, he was with the Young Turks, because as we all know, Hassan is Chunk's nephew.
If I were the ruler, the benevolent
Oh no. Oh no. No. Is that the clip that I think it is? The jorking off the dogs?
dictator of the world, I would legalize bestiality where you are giving.
The fact that he has to, like, think about this in his head. Like, I know this clip, right? In his head and make it come out in the way that is acceptable, trying to make it come out in the way that is acceptable is crazy to me. In no way, shape, or form can you drop that in a way where people aren't questioning what the fuck you are doing.
Where you are pleasuring the animal.
He's baby chunky.
Yeah, that's right. Now, this series was called Brotips with the Brofessor.
Oh, God, you're such a Chad, Hassan.
Yeah, so Hassan was obviously the Brofessor.
Oh, God.
And he is really, really ashamed that he was ever the Brofessor.
Oh, as he tried to scrub the...
Broski, that's cring. Oh, it's his unk, but younger. He still looks like he about to get a heart attack. Crazy. Mind cancel. You mean, you know, you mean those, right? Those. I know what you mean. Okay. Well, of course I question them because, well, the weird.
The internet of this.
Yes, he has. Apparently, Brotips and the fact that he was the Brofessor came up on one of his streams last year.
Can you show us archived TYT videos of you giving advice to college guys? What? Why would I do that? That was like archived advice videos. Those were satire, and that literally was like 10 years ago. And not only that, but it was also like something that my fucking haters will routinely post about to be like, look, yeah, that shit is not even archived. That shit was like deleted, and some fucking Nazi.
I found it funny that he says, like, oh, these were satire, these weren't real. You show the same weird behavior nowadays as well, right? Do I need to mention that Cutie Cinderella literally said that you were essentially helicoptering your dick in front of her? Then again, I'm pretty sure Ludwig likes to watch.
Nazis found it like a while ago to try and cancel me.
Some Nazis found it a while ago to try and cancel me.
So we've got a lot of cope going on here. We've got the Nazis. We've got it was cancelled. We've got it's just satire, bro.
Yeah, what is in these clips that could be so bad that people could use them to try to cancel you, Hassan?
I don't know, but it's got to be good.
It is good. Let's have a look. Let's go!
Oh, hey, didn't see.
No. He looks like the classic caricature here of a fuckboy. It's kind of crazy. The shirt wide open, right? He looks so he essentially looks technically so normal here. I find this very interesting.
You there. I'm Hassan Piker, and this is Brotip, where I'll be giving you just the tip every week, just for a little bit.
Oh god. Oh god. I don't care if it is satire. This is cringe.
Bro, they would, I don't know, I don't believe that they were satire. I do not believe. Or you should see Nicola's light take about Cutie Cinderella. Yeah. It's just, I don't like her at all. She folds at the slightest pressure. There's so many big creators that fold at the slightest pressure. I hate it. Weakness.
It was always cringe. I remember watching them at the time. I actually thought about these things a few years ago and tried to find them, so I don't know who's found them and where they were keeping them.
The internet remembers.
The
Hassan.
internet remembers, yeah. But like he said in his cope from last year, they were deleted from the internet, so the Young Turks have thought, oh my god, this looks bad.
This is like the royal family trying to scrub any evidence of Meghan Markle doing sexy yoga pose on Instagram.
Yeah, or de-printing Prince Andrew for being a pedophile.
Yeah.
Allegedly. She had that awful take that became a streamer was the worst. The mistake of her life. Yeah, and I'm like, well, if it's the worst mistake of your life, then just stop. Then just stop. Just stop. Just stop streaming. Tell by that, she had never worked in a more salary jobs like McDonald's. Funnily enough, McDonald's actually doesn't pay that badly. I've just recently seen some job applications like over $28 just straight up an hour, and then $32 as like a shift. Most jobs don't even pay that well. What the fuck?
I didn't think it was possible, but his head looks smaller in these old videos.
Yeah, he's jacked up. He's like got that steroidy sort of vibe, doesn't he?
Yeah, and the head couldn't catch up.
Yeah, let's continue.
A few things to consider when you're thinking about Lady Gaga as a top contender for Babe of the Week should be the fact that she might have a penis. The fact that Lady Gaga might have a small penis does absolutely terrify me.
Transphobic!
That is transphobic, because what would...
Wait, I didn't get that one. Jump back again. Hold up. Also, is...
vibe, doesn't he?
Yeah, and the head couldn't catch up.
Yeah, let's continue.
A few things to consider when you're thinking about Lady Gaga as a top contender for Babe of the Week should be the fact that she might have a penis. The fact that...
That is very interesting. Are you saying that women can't have penises? Women don't have penises, by the way. Just making that clear before somebody jumps to conclusions here. Women don't have penises. Also, is he essentially surrounded by wine? But isn't he Muslim? Muslims are not allowed to drink.
Lady Gaga might have a small penis does absolutely terrify me.
Transphobic!
That is transphobic, because what would current Hassan think about that?
He wouldn't be too impressed.
Wow, that is very, very
He
transphobic.
would call you a Nazi.
Yeah, shouldn't having a penis excite you? I thought you were all for the transes, Hassan.
She's got a beautiful and stunning penis.
I want to say
Why do you say it like that? Beautiful and stunning penis? Goodness gracious. Okay, let's unpack this, right? Let's unpack this. Let's slowly unpack this. I don't think they would say much. These people, I don't say that, like, he would say much, right? He has already said it's satire, so that ends the whole thing, right? And to be fair, this isn't that big of a deal. You know why? This man can shock his dog on stream. and force his dog to sit in the same corner for hours on end. And even that doesn't do anything to him. You think some 12-year-old videos are gonna do anything to this man? Nah.
Thank you to Miley Cyrus for showing off her camel toe at the VMAs the other night. I always
That's crazy. 12 years ago. How old is Miley Cyrus now?
knew Hannah Montana was a little fucking slut. Don't even try to hide it.
That is crazy work.
Look, this is a classic example of what happens when your father doesn't pay attention to you. You turn out to be a slut who's craving for attention, and then I tend to pick you up at a bar late night and bang you out on the first date.
Misogyny!
Bro, it is crazy. We could have had a cool based Hassan. We could have genuinely had a based Hassan Piker. And now we have whatever the current troglodyte is. That is so weird to me. We could have had a really interesting Hassan Piker, and now we have like whatever this is. The fact that it aged horrible is hilarious. It's kind of funny, yeah, true.
Oh, you're a little slut. I'll pick you up and bang you out on the first date. Wow, that is very, very problematic, if
Yeah.
I do say so.
You can't say shit to Andrew Tate ever again, Hassan.
That's right, yeah. Hassan was pretty much the proto Andrew Tate. What a fucking world. Now, this next one,
He very now that this guy manages it's interesting. Kind of, yeah. Kind of. Very much, yeah.
I remember this clip in particular because this one never died.
Because, right, even, like, Tate is also, like, this over-exaggerated, like, stances sometimes. Very much.
From the internet. I'd see this come up from time to time and it was always shocking. Watch this.
It's memorized material.
Yes.
Come back again next week when we discuss the legendary question of all time: old enough to count, old enough to mount.
Diabolical. 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 That is diabolical. Yes. Okay. See, I can't really... The problem is that you can't really hold them accountable for that because it's 12 years ago. And we have said that we can't use stuff that's been long gone as like an argument for something, right? We have agreed upon that because then we're all cooked, all of us. The problem is that he says it's satire when people who have been with him and talked to him back in the day said that this shit don't be satire. So interesting, and that he was a little bit of a interesting guy during his younger years. So here's the problem, right? Hard to say.
Question mark?
What's that, Hassan? Pedophilia? I mean, was that a hit and miss or was that just like a pedophilia? Am I right, boys?
This is like his old iDubbbz era.
Yeah.
He was a risk.
What is that? What am I looking at? And the problem is, I bet that iDubbbz is doing this. I bet that iDubbbz is doing this, by the way. Just saying, that man is definitely sucking some fat fucking... Nah. Definitely. My man is definitely taking it. Either from behind or from the front, but he's taking it. Anissa? With a strap? Mm-hmm.
Ski boy.
Yeah, this is like iDubbbz looking back on his days where
I feel what's the word? I feel touched. I feel sexually abused. Crazy.
he said
Yeah.
I mean, that joke, even if you deconstruct it, like I said, it pretty much comes down to like, hey, pedophilia.
Where's the apology video, Hassan?
Yeah.
Cry, bitch.
I want an apology.
Shout out to Elon Musk, the ultimate swag champion of all time.
I bet he does not like this one. Whoa. What did he call him? Elon Musk, the ultimate swag champion.
Swag?
And
What's with the Buddha beads, dickhead?
what are they?
They look like Buddhist beads.
Right. I don't think current Hassan would be praising Elon Musk so much.
For unveiling his latest invention, the Hyperloop, earlier this afternoon. Now, the serious question I have for Elon Musk is this: how do you have the time to come up with this shit when women are probably
Is it just me, or does his head look even smaller than usual? Maybe it's just me. Maybe it's just me. His head looks a lot smaller than usual. But in these clips, he's also a lot more chunky than you. His head looks ginormously small in comparison to his upper body. What is this?
Probably tossing their salads your way faster than you can say Hyperloop in every single corner. You're a designated genius, you're a good-looking dude, and you happen to be a fucking billionaire.
Well, being a billionaire is a good thing now. What happened to socialism, Hassan? What happened to communism? I thought billionaires were all pricks.
I'm just going to put it out there. He sounds like he wants to do Elon Musk.
Yeah, he does.
Yeah.
Wow, what a turning of the tides. No wonder he's so embarrassed by these clips.
Shout out to the legendary college professor Hugo Schweizer for fulfilling the ultimate male fantasy of trying to bang an amateur porn star.
The Brofessor. Not again. Also the gay beads. True. That is Hassan. There might be a chance that he has taken steroids. I have no idea. I haven't made a blood test.
Hugo was already a designated badass for teaching a class called Navigating Pornography while claiming to be a male feminist.
Whoa! What's with the air quotes?
Yeah.
Again, would current Hassan approve? Well, obviously he wouldn't approve because he's highly ashamed of these videos. He tried to scrub the internet of these videos.
It's satire, Bearing. It's satire.
It's satire, yeah.
I reckon you shouldn't be allowed to claim that it's satire if it's fucking just bad satire.
Sorry, bro. I'm not just jerking off, okay? I'm actually doing an assignment. It might seem like I'm viciously tugging at the BB Jones's Twitter feed, but I'm actually writing a paper on it. And if this wasn't enough, designated Brofessor Hugo also was sexting a porn star on the side. Anyway, so Hugo had a huge meltdown and came out and said that he's a fraud, shocking only 4 people in the world who actually believe that there could be a title such as male feminist.
Whoa! What do his current viewers think?
So is he essentially not just saying that back in the day he was realistically just a normal dude? What happened? This is like humor from 12 years ago. Normal humor. He did use steroids though and hair planting. Well, interesting. That means that technically he would be bald by now, or have a very, very far receding hairline. Hassan is so big is the old Hassan before he became skinny. This is from 12 years ago. 10 to 12 years ago. So quite some time back. This is big because not airy. See, here's the thing. He seems to be a lot more chunky. He seems to be a lot more, he seems to have a higher body fat percentage here. Definitely.
Of this.
They haven't seen it, Bearing.
Well, there can't be such thing as a male feminist. Wow.
You know what I keep thinking of when I watch this?
What?
What's that cartoon that you always make me watch with the 3 Chad brothers?
Oh, yeah. I forget the name of it. That is hilarious, though. I see where you're going, though. He does remind you of one of the brothers, doesn't he?
Yeah, he's got the massive bodies, the big thick necks,
Yeah.
and the tiny head, and they're just dumb.
Yeah, I'll find it.
Well, if it isn't the 3 amigos. At your service. We are the 3 amigos. I can't take you guys anywhere, can I?
Come back again next week when we discuss the best celebrity nipple slips of all time. If you were thinking it's Janet Jackson or Paris Hilton, you're severely wrong. It's actually Tara Reid and her pepperoni-ass nipples.
That is highly misogynistic
Yeah.
and problematic and all the other words.
Yeah.
Body shaming. How could you, Hassan? You can't just body shame women.
Pepperoni ass nipples? Wow, that is very degrading to Tara Reid.
I wouldn't have pictured Tara Reid to have pepperoni nipples.
Yeah, either would I. I would have thought she'd have like perky nipples. Well,
Silver
not now,
dollars.
obviously, because like American Pie was what? That was like 2001 or something?
Yeah, they're probably pepperoni as fuck now.
Yeah, I haven't seen a photo of Tara Reid in current day, but I can't imagine it's good.
She did a Macaulay. She like drugged up and she's fucked now. Look it up.
Oh, really?
It's tragic.
Wow.
Damn. What a downfall. Damn.
This is a little thing me and my friends like to call the 5-second rule. What is the 5-second rule, you might ask? The 5-second rule is exactly when you see a girl for the first time ever and you don't think for longer than 5 seconds and you immediately react.
I mean, there is like a pebble of truth in that. When you were young, when you were in your like 20s, you kind of had to like not psych yourself out sort of thing.
Okay.
So I get where he's coming from there.
I'm just picturing Hassan trying to pick me up in my 20s and I'm like, nah.
Yeah. Anyway, where does he go?
Here's why the 5-second rule works. Because when you start thinking for longer than 5 seconds, you're immediately not thinking with your dick and also thinking with this pesky thing up here that we like to call our brain.
This is so bad for his image. So bad for your brand.
At the end of it all, it's just cringe. He is literally just an absolute caricature of a fuckboy. It's kind of crazy. I did not expect this at all. This is a gold mine. These old Hassan videos are a gold mine. This is absolute peak, absolute cinema.
Think with your dick, not your brain. Hassan Parker, 2014. Doesn't Hassan bill himself as an intellectual now?
Yes, of course he does. He wants to be taken seriously.
So once you start thinking with your brain, you're immediately going to psych yourself out. And when you psych yourself out, you're not getting laid, and you're microwaving a bottle of baby lotion for the 7th time that week.
What?
Who microwaves?
Baby lotion? Is that a Diddy joke before Diddy? What is happening?
It?
I mean, 14-year-old Bearing is going, wow, that's a really good idea. I've never heard of that. Do people actually microwave baby oil?
I guess.
I mean, yeah, it's obviously for the purposes of jacking off.
Yeah, this is like fucking a pie territory.
Yeah, it is kind of, isn't it?
Would you
What the fuck? I don't want to know what movie that is. Ah, okay. So he's using the bait. But why would you microwave the baby oil and then put it on? Is that actually something people do?
rather watch your parents have sex for the rest of your life every single day? Or would you join in once and stop it once and for all?
Both options don't seem pleasant. What? Both options? No. Neither of those two options would. I'd probably watch it for the rest of my life. I'd not join. One is a crime. The other one won't be. Then you would still be a. No. Why would you even ask that question?
Okay.
Option one, you never said that you had to have your eyes open.
It's a fucking stupid question.
I know it's a fucking stupid question.
What do we got next?
This week's bro tip is about bringing out the alpha male in you.
Bring out the alpha male in you! He is proto Andrew Tate, isn't he?
He is.
Wow.
All he needs to do is pull out a cigar and start smoking it.
Yeah. He needs to be wearing a pair of aviators.
And a really bright, way too tight neon bathing suit.
Yeah.
When you're out and about, your goals for the night should be to have as much fun, to meet as many people as you can, and to do as much stupid shit as possible. Anyway, you should try to talk to every single person, from the guy who gives out mints in the bathroom to the massive gorilla-looking bouncer who used to be a linebacker and is now abusing steroids in late-night pizza. This sort of conversation also opens you up, and you speak more naturally when you're actually talking to the girl you've been eye-fucking since you walked into the bar.
Ooh, eye-fucking? You mean layering? You mean sexual harassment?
Bro is never recovering from this. Bro is never recovering from this. This will be now plastered all. I mean, it's already plastered everywhere. We're like, essentially, bro is now officially known as Proto Andrew Tate. That's kind of interesting. We could have actually had an interesting Hassan Piker.
And her son. Whoa.
I hate these bro tip channels.
It's just so hilarious that this was Hassan Piker, and I don't think this ever really took off. Like, I think it was the C tier of the Young Turks, because this is like 2014. The Young Turks were like actually pretty fucking big in 2014. So this was like, yeah, okay, we'll give you a fucking job because you're like my nephew.
My retarded nephew.
Yeah.
I started my professional media career, I guess, as a nepotism recipient.
What can you bring to the table? Oh, I'll do bro tips, uncle. I'll do bro tips.
I'll get him real cool with the Gen Zers.
Yeah, well, at the time,
What tips? How the hell they find Hassan's old videos? Apparently, people posted these that still had them archived. There were also like leaked things about him being like literally like. He says the videos are satire, but people went to essentially school with him are practically saying, yo, actually, this were not just videos. That man was literally like that.
it wouldn't have been Gen Zers, would it? Because this is like 2014.
What's the one after that?
Well, yeah, I guess it would. I'll get in real good with the young millennials, I guess. I don't know. Yeah, because young millennials would be like, what's that, 90s? So young millennials would be like 20, 21 at the time. I think that's who this is aimed.
young millennials, possibly younger Zoomers, because 1995 starts Zoomers, if I'm not wrong. So this could be the youngest Zoomer you could probably get is 18.
That isn't it?
Right. I'll teach the young millennials how to pick up chicks, bro.
Yeah, give me your shit, Uncle Chunk.
Also, another cardinal rule you should always use is to approach the girl you're not actually trying to bang, meaning her fat, ugly friend. I can't stress this enough. Be playful with all the girls in order to bring your actual target down.
Oh, your actual target. This is sounding very, very assaulty. I gotta say, the current Hassan definitely would not approve of this. No wonder he's so ashamed.
Yeah, and you can't say it's satire. Like, you can.
Well, it's very much embarrassing, right? It is very much embarrassing, these videos, when you now proclaim that you are such a progressive man. Surprise, he's not. He's not.
Dress shit up as much as you want. It still stinks like shit. You are being problematic.
Yeah, you are being totally problematic, Hassan.
You are being problematic in the costume of satire.
Yeah, don't hide behind satire, Hassan. I mean, what's he going to say in another 10 years, right? When he's like a multi-billionaire, like capitalist investor. You know what I mean? And he looks back to his communism days of 2025. Yeah. Is that going to be satire too?
She already knows she's surrounded herself with hyenas, so she'll look better. Use that to your advantage and put a dent in her
Best friends till you lose weight. That does exist though, he's not wrong.
armor. Before you know it, she'll be bent over the coffee table in your living room, faster than she can tell you how much her dad never paid attention to her.
Bent over her coffee table. Oh my god, I can't believe how problematic this is.
Her hyena-looking friend. That's bullying, bro.
That is such misogynoir. So anyway, that was Brotips. Like I said, I kind of always remembered this. I could never find it. I think I tried to find it a few years ago.
No, I'd never seen that before.
Yeah, but it came up on Twitter the other day, so I thought I'd show you. I bet we'll use some of these clips in our future Hassan videos because they are fucking funny. Anyway, visit Sugar Tits. She has a channel.
Yes, I do.
And we'll catch you later. Thanks for...
Ah, okay. This is... I know that this is the lady. I just know that Bearing is a different person.
watching. Ta-ta. Bye-bye.
See ya.
Interesting. So, simply put, Hassan Piker was the Brofessor a few years ago. That is very interesting. I found this very funny. Not only that, we could have had a very interesting Hassan Piker who would have not been possibly endorsing violence. We could have had some interesting times. Like, imagine instead of Asmongold and Hassan fighting, them working together. What a sight to be seen. That would have been crazy. Yeah, these clips are gold mine. If there's more, I need to see them. I need to see them all. Anyways, like, comment, and subscribe.